Armada, you'll be main tank here, so at the first pull, you're going to grab the Raider.
Raider, okay.
Just kind of over to the left, and
Giant
Rat.
Raider, okay.
Yeah, Rat, you'll be grabbing the Bulwark. Try to kind of pull the Bulwark into the group. We'll try to burn it and everybody else at the same time. We should have enough burn. Gotta see.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, pulling. Did I miss him?
Raiders hate me for some reason. Nicely done, everybody. Let me check something just in case. Nope, we're good. Alright, next pull is kind of going to be the same thing, except this time, Armada, you're going to be grabbing the Tide Caller, or Tide Breaker person. Make sure you do call the block when they stick their sword in the ground. As soon as the sword goes in, call block, because when it comes out, it does the wave, so we need to block that.
Do I take
you get the
Raider
Tiebreaker
as well?
and the Raider. Yep, you get the Raiders as well.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, pulling. Block.
Alright, we're on. The next one is going to be a Tide Caller and a couple of Raiders. So Armada, grab the Tide Caller back kind of there, and just make sure you try to turn it before it grabs us.
And block. Block. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, those Raiders are just, they do this. Just to get people up. Nicely done. That ad pull is always a little funky because sometimes they'll pull before you're quite ready for them. You get too close, one of them will peek you around the corner. Okay, out here, just Rat, if you want to grab the right side of the road. Armada, you grab the left side. Stack on top of the guy with the torch out there.
Okay. Here we go.
Nicely done. Now for the fun ad pull. Armada, you're going to go down by the shore and grab the Tide Breaker. And the other guy there, pull him up to the big guy with the lightning rod, basically. Call block when you're coming in. Everyone watch when he does come in for the cleave. Rat, you're going to grab both bulwarks and kind of take them off to the right side of the road. So they're out of the way. Have one of the healers go with Rat. Make sure he stays alive with his double bulwarks. But yeah, Armada, you're going to come around this way. There's a Tide Caller looking out at sea over here.
Okay.
He's going to get him and bring him up for us. Just kind of let us know when you pull him.
Okay. Pulling.
Bullet frame you.
Everybody just watch. Don't be behind Armado as he's coming up. Tide Caller does have a cleave.
Block.
The bulwarks are loose.
Yeah, I never even got him. That's pretty much
Block.
Alright, you guys can now Armado just try to grab one of the bulwarks and pull it away. I'll kill one at a time. Alright, nicely done, everybody. And we've got bodies, and we're into our first boss. Alright. For this boss, if healers can slot a purge, please, it will help with the poison totem. Everyone will want to make sure you soft stack in this fight. Don't overlap so we don't spread poison to everybody else. A rat, you're going to grab the critters as they come up, the sea snakes and the griffins, and kind of just stack them with the boss. Armada, you're going to grab the main boss there, Ondir, I think. Yep, Ondir the Butcher. Just kind of keep him where he's standing.
Okay.
When he does, he'll do 2 attacks at you that hurt. There's one where he winds up like he's swinging a baseball bat. If you want to try to roll dodge that one, it'll help not keep a bleed on you. The other one is just a heavy. Make sure you block it. And when he jumps, just kind of, if you can roll dodge forward right when he jumps, that way he'll kind of stay in the same spot. If you can, just kind of pro tips there. If you can, there's no big deal if you can't. Everyone, we will be killing the totems first, then kind of focus on the ads, especially directly after the ads get healed from Yondir. We will ulti dump on them, so be prepared to get rid of them then. After 50%, we're done with ads, and we just have to deal with him jumping around. Jumps up in the air, comes back down. I think everybody knows this fight. I didn't ask. Is this anybody's first time in VKA at all? Okay, I didn't think so, but I want to make sure. All right, when the tanks are ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Pulling.
I'm new. I need full mix.
Okay.
Warhorn. Oops, sorry.
Nope. All the toots.
Totem.
There's a storm totem in the back, behind the group.
Totem.
Poison totem.
Poison totem. Nice. Didn't see much poison there. It's easy. Fire totem's coming. Just watch your faces.
Griffin's down.
Can I get the griffin now?
Totem.
Another gargoyle totem behind the group.
Got a Warhorn.
no more pets. So, Rat, your job is just now kind of just
Jumping.
in case.
Horn.
Totem.
Set free.
Harpy totem on top of me.
Fire totem.
Fire totems. Watch your faces. Don't stand in front.
Jumping.
You said roll forward, right, when he jumps?
Yep. You just
Okay.
kind of call it. He's jumping. And you roll forward and step right back again. And that way, usually he won't jump back into the fence or somewhere.
Jumping. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, it's what they say. Sometimes he just kind of ends up further and further towards the platform. Otherwise, it's just one of those. You have to kind of time it just right. That was very nicely done. Right. Go out through the door. We'll see if there's a chest in the tent to the right first.
There is.
Okay.
This is my first time tanking this one. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
same,
try to give it a little bit of extra tanking advice that you may or may
Please.
not need, but I know
This one's fun to tank.
it's definitely lots going on. The last boss you'll get to hug. His heavy attack is a hug. All right, this fight, Rat, you'll take the Stormcaller that is, or the Tidebreaker that's on the right hand side. Armada, you grab the Tidebreaker on the left side, and the Raider. Make sure we turn them all three around, so they don't cleave. Everybody give the tanks just a second so they can grab them and turn them for us. Make sure you both call your blocks so we can. We'll have a double block here. Everybody listen for it. And we should be okay.
3, 2, 1. Block.
Block. Block.
Nicely done. Right. Have a
Chest
heavy
in the
sack
back.
inside. A heavy sack in the other tent.
By the cart here.
All right. Despite, if we get the tent, Rat, there'll be a bulwark on the right. Is yours. Armada, the bulwark, and the shaman on the left. You get. Just try to keep the bulwark just a hair out of the shaman so he doesn't quite get the shield. Everyone focus. The shaman needs to die first because he does heal the others and he can drop totems that you same as John Deere did. So we want to make sure the shaman first, and then we work on the bulwarks and the little people.
Right, you ready?
Yep, when the tanks are ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
sorry. I wandered.
It happens. Let's see.
I can get myself up.
All right, this is kind of the meaner ad pool. This bunch. Rat, you're going to grab the bulwark and kind of keep it up on top of this hill area, kind of about here where I'm standing. Grab the bulwark from here, keep it. Armada, you're going to get the tide breaker, which is on the far side right now of the camp. And there's a shaman. Try to group those two close together. We're going to try to burn those two first, the tide caller or tide breaker and the shaman. After they go down, we'll go back work on the bulwark, and then we'll go around the corner, and there is this the sky shard guy, the storm caller. We'll just wait a second till the. Well, I guess that's probably about as good as the tiebreaker gets. So if you wanna, when you guys are ready.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Block.
Good job. Let's go get the bulwark. All right, now the storm caller. We can reach.
Cast by the bed.
Right, next ad pool, there's basically just a raider and a shaman down there. Let you guys grab what you want and just kind of group it together.
Okay. Off we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're at our second boss fight. I'll need a volunteer who wants to go play on the boat for the first 50%. Okay, Ark wants to go to the portal to the boat. I need 2 people that want to do ballistas, or we can just skip the ballistas. Oh, we are pulled.
Fuck. I'm so sorry. My remote like kind of died and fell down.
Yeah, it looks like you drifted.
Fuck.
Basically, big thing here, if he puts a big ring on the ground, make sure we get the ring. Everyone make sure on the ads, we want to make sure and interrupt as much as we can. The harpooners are a one-shot. The alchemist will heal the boss. All right, conduits out. Right in the group. Yeah, just watch that big pulley puts down Armada. That one, you have to break free and then move out of it.
Okay.
Okay, here comes the next set of ads. Coming up. Focus ads.
Do I need to grab any of the ads, or is it all?
Nope.
Right.
Rat,
Okay.
get them. There's only 3 usually. You just pay attention to those. After 50%, once the ads quit, we'll move him back over here where I'm kind of standing. More another conduit. So that way we can see the boat. And at that time, when the conduit comes out, he's also going to bring a storm twin out. So the
Warhorn?
person that had the boss, you will take the storm twin. And the other person who didn't have anything, you grab the boss. You'll trade back and forth. And try to stack the storm twin directly on the boss. And there's a bash. You need to make sure you try to get the bash because he puts a wave through the group. Possible. Once we are at that second phase, make sure we do soft stack around the boss so we can see the boat.
Conduit in the back.
We will, that way you can just see the meteors coming in. Don't stack the meteors. And we should be okay with that. Just kind of block it when you'll see the 2 mages on the boat. When he puts his hands in the air, as soon as he drops his hands, there are meteors coming down. That's when you just want to make sure and, like I say, block for the meteors. We won't have to do the portal or the ballistas at all. We just won't deal with those.
Conduit.
All right, if you want to start bringing him back over to the other position, Armada.
Here?
Yeah, there we go. So that way we can see everyone soft stack around so you don't overlap meteors.
And a Warhorn?
You lost taunt. Oh,
All right,
I
there's
have
one where you.
twin.
Yep. Rat, you'll grab the
Block.
main one.
Conduit.
Everybody focus the conduit.
Block.
Armada, you should be grabbing the storm twin. Make sure you kind of stack them together.
Block.
Storm.
Warhorn?
The lightning version
Block.
of him.
Bash.
We try to
Block.
get that one down as well.
Block.
Good job on the
Block.
storm twin.
Block.
Now when he splits again, it'll just be the opposite.
Block.
Rat, you'll grab the storm twin. Armada, you're back on the main boss. Everyone's on the
Block.
conduit.
Block.
Conduit.
Everybody get focus conduit.
Oh, I see.
Good job. Now just kind of
Sorry.
stack the storm twin on the
Block.
brawl. Good job, everybody. Nicely done. And thank you, Tainted, for your help to call the blocks. All right. Grab our heavy sack. Now over here we have the infusers. Big thing on infusers need to be bashed. Um, Basically, Armada, if you want to go kind of to the infuser directly in front of the tent, and there's an infuser to the left, grab both of those and you'll line aside them into the tent. Rat,
Okay.
you'll grab the infusers around the right side. There should be one just right up against this rock, and I think one just a little more down. Grab both of those, and again into the tent and line aside them. Hopefully they'll stack all four of them right directly in the mouth of the tent that way, and we can kill them there. Just when you're ready.
Okay. Ready, Rat?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
From here on out, the infusers, we just want to make sure they get bashed and don't piss everybody else off, basically. That's their
Chest.
job.
On blue square.
Got Endeavor for looting. Right. We head down the hill now. Armada, your job is going to be the big vampires. And Rat,
Okay.
you are going to be on infusers. This first one, the vampire just grows. As long as the infusers don't make him mad, it's not a big deal. He doesn't hit too hard. Like everyone, just make sure we do try to watch for the infusers and get a bash on those as much as we can see. Help out with that and focus the big guy. Right, just when you guys are ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Been dodged.
All right, big guy's loose. If you can grab him, Rat. Try to get Armada up as quick as we can. Right, good job. Get the other two reses as well.
Sorry about that.
Trust me, that happens. These vampires hit really hard. And
So you have
sometimes they'll
to
go
roll dodge their bash, right? Where they bash with the two hands.
You have to roll dodge the Crimson Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they'll hit through a block or anything else if you have to watch them. They hit like a Mack truck. And that's before they get the infusers on them. Make them meaner. All right, the next one we have the Bubble Knight. So everyone make sure we stack up nice and tight to here. Rat should grab the infusers to kind of bring them up and around again. There should be 4 again. When everybody's ready, I think give it bitter before
Where
he
do I bring the
wanders
knight?
off.
Anyone?
Almost
special?
about where he's standing. Just keep him right there.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh man.
Trapped.
You missed one back here, Dirty. I'm on him though. I got the interrupt.
I have a loose bitter knight.
Yeah.
Okay, try to get pickups. Possible. They have a marker. The first priority.
Bubbled.
Try to focus the bubble.
I'm dead again.
Yeah, so I'd say now it's time you to really watch that.
Oh,
All right, it happens. We got a couple infusers down. Where it's a little better shape than we started. We'll pull this again. Not a biggie. Just wait for the.
I mean, I still
Big-
see all 4 infusers.
Oh, we still got all 4
are still
infusers.
up.
All right, we still have all 4. Basically, yeah, there's one just up by the tree, one around the right corner beside him. There is one on the far side, and there's one quite a ways down the hill. Rat, if you try to grab
That's
all
what-
4 of
I'm
those.
just going down the hill. That's the one I missed. Now I know.
Yeah. I think looks like Tandy's gonna go with you, try to help bash them on their way back. We just wait for the big guy to come back from his wanderings, and we'll pull again.
One trick
Okay,
you can do if you're a DK is you can throw Inhale on. If you're on the infusers.
3, 2, 1.
He's picking her up too.
And bubble.
Try to pop the bubble if you can.
Dead.
So, generally, if you taunt them all and run back here, this little crevice, they'll all group up where the Blood Knight's be.
Got a loose Blood Knight, Bitter Knight.
Speaking of, I got put in a bubble,
You want to
and I'm dead.
Try to get Armada. Try to focus our resing.
Except
In a bubble.
In a bubble.
All right, I know we got at least 2 of the infusers down. I see maybe 1 left, and the big
Yeah,
guy
sorry.
now. So
Somehow he ended up in the crown store while I was trying to res. I love that.
it happens.
My favorite part of this game.
Yeah, that's what these vampires. It gets mean.
They should put the res on a smaller button, really.
Yeah, put it somewhere different than the crown store button, or anything,
For a
about
synergy.
anywhere else.
should be a synergy. It'd be so much
It should
better.
be
Yeah,
a
something.
Or double button synergy or something. That would be
All right.
3, 2, 1. Your bubble? Not on me, but
You've lost taunt.
yes, I did, yeah. So it is.
All right, nicely
That's
done
perfect.
there.
It's textbook.
Like I say, that the bubble
So times
knight
a
is.
charm, right?
Yeah, they give you the easy ones first, and then it gets the mean guy later. The meaner as we go. Now's the pool that everybody kind of hates here. So we're just gonna try to do it once and so, and then we'll just try to skip it. Basically, here, Armada, you want to take the Blood Knight and the Bulwark and take them for a walk down by the beach. Enjoy the water. Rat, you're going to try to round up the Tidebreaker and the Raider and the Shaman. We're going to try to call the blocks so we can make sure and kill them. There is an infuser over by the barn. To the left, there is an infuser to the entrance to the village over to the right. And then there's another infuser kind of close to the trees. Right, that one. We'll try to DPS try to get those and kill them. We need to try to control the infusers so that way you just listen for the blocks so we can get it. See if we can get these guys down nice and easy. Just when the tanks are ready.
What do you got?
What do you want to get?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I think the ball group might be loose.
All right. I think we got one of the infusers is definitely down. It's going to be a wipe arc. Go ahead, or Armada.
Okay.
Try that again. I back up. I know we got rid of one infuser. I see dead. This is almost a war of attrition, so hopefully we'll get them before they get us.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Block.
Light Knight is not coming.
Block.
All right, another infuser down. Let's try to get. Let's focus the shaman. Comes down. All right, let's do Blood Knight here. Down, Raider. All right. All right, last one is a Stormcaller. Nicely done, everybody. Alright, we can loot for chests and heavy sacks. Usually a heavy sack in the barn, where the square's at. Usually another heavy sack over under the lean-to by the first house on the right.
There's a chest in the garage.
I've been in groups that have taken us dozens of times to try to pull that. I've gotten through.
Yep, that is the one that,
Dozens of times I've gone through and not pulled through.
yeah, people call that one of the worst pools. Yeah, that's one of the worst pools in the game. It's definitely the worst one in this particular trial.
Worst part was just getting everybody, getting taunting everybody before freaking fuses
Yep.
decided to start shitting on everybody.
Yeah, that's why you almost have to have the DPS split up and get the infusers, get them down, and then makes it a lot easier that way.
The dodge door,
All right, we are at the last boss already. 3 floors of fun with the big vampires. On this one,
Lord Fogger, 3 floors of fun.
yep. Armada, you're going to keep Falgren
Okay.
basically almost right where he is standing right now. You see that pattern on the floor? You want to try to keep him right in the middle of that as much as you can. At about 95% or so, he's going to call in Lieutenant Dan or Kid Rock, whatever you want to call him. Back where you're standing now, a rat, you're going to get the ad. We're going to go back and kill the ad first before we kill Falgren or push him at all. Basically, we're just going to do enough damage to call in his buddy. Watch out. The buddy has basically some big attacks. Your big deal, rat, you want to watch out for the baseball bat swing. That's a big bleed, so try to roll dodge it. If even more than the heavy attack, if it looks like it's the baseball swing with his sword, that's the roll dodge. The other one you can block the heavy. He does the fist from the floor. Everybody kite the fist. Then he does one where he's going to jump to everybody. Just make sure everybody blocks while he's jumping around. Armada, if you could call out when our Falgren raises his hand, he's going to throw out the lightning rings. Once the lightning rings are out, please everyone don't stack the lightning rings on anybody. Don't stack them together. Try to keep them kind of apart so they don't do as much damage. Once we get to 90%, the boss is going to do his lightning conga lines. If we do have the barriers at that time, they will help healers.
I have barrier slider as well.
Okay, and rat, so we'll go Val, you'll be barrier number 1 as we're moving from the line 1 to line 2. Nevermore, you are barrier 2. You go from, if we're moving the second time, rat, you'll be barrier 3, moving the third time. Call out your barrier, and as we move, we pop barriers. Basically, after that, we want to just build our barriers back up, because at 80%, we'll do the second conga line, lightning conga line. Then we'll push him to 70%, where he drops down to the second floor. Second floor, we'll have 3 knights in, all 3 that we had before. You guys are just going to grab all 3, pull them to the center, round them up as much as you can. DPS stack up there, because that way we can pop the bubbles as they happen. Once all 3 knights are dead, Lord Falgrave comes back in. Armada, you're going to grab him. This time, you want to make sure he's on the outside ring of that pattern on the floor. You don't want him in the center, or he can be in the center, just you don't want to be. No one wants to be on the center medallion there. That's where once he does his mechanic, the blood coagulants will move into. So just make sure we focus on the big coagulants moving in, because the more blood coagulants move in, the bigger the blood ball in the middle gets. The bigger it gets, the more damage we take when it pops. After he hits 35%, we're going to drop to the bottom floor. Bottom floor is basically tank and spank. We're just going to kill the boss. Once he floats up in the air and the blood miasma lifts from the top of the room, that's when we start looking for the infusers. Once it comes back, rat, just grab the infusers as quick as you can. If you're quick enough, you can go up the stairs when the blood is dissipated. Grab the torturers, then taunt them. So that way, when they come down, you'll have the taunt ready for them. Just don't get stuck at the top of the room when the blood mist reforms. Basically, we'll have, depending on how long it takes, we'll have 2 or 3 sets of infusers, pair at a time. And just by that time, we're just killing the boss and make sure he's dead. Armada, just be careful. His hug it definitely hurts. Don't drop the block when he's getting ready for his hug on you.
Okay.
His
Do I
heavy
need
as
to
a
roll
hug.
dodge it or just block it?
No, just make sure you're blocking, and you should be okay. Just time everything around his hugs, basically.
Where do I stand when we do lightning phase? Or get in the line? I can still get in the line, right?
Yeah,
Just
you're just going to be
closer
the
to him?
closest one to him.
Okay.
And just basically it'll go from the back pillar to you and then jump to him. So you'll be the tip of the line when the lightning happens.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Anything else I missed? When we are on the second phase and the blood ball pops, there will be one big coagulant running around. If you'll grab it, Dirty, with the spikes, just when it dies, it leaves behind a seed. Please don't synergize with the seed. It is a nasty damage hit. So it can definitely kill people if you don't eat the bad seed.
Do I pull any of the blood coagulants in one while we're down in the second one?
When we're in the second one, just
It's
pull it.
just a little heal check. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Just mainly second floor. Basically you're grabbing the three bosses, or helping grab the three knights, and then grab the coagulant. Try to keep it a little close to the boss, and we'll just kill the coagulant there, and it's not bad. Watch in case Armada goes down. Be prepared to grab the boss before he starts running rampant through the group. Everyone be prepared to res your neighbors. And when you are ready, Armada, talk to your vampire friend.
Very good. 3, 2, 1, pulling.
All right, here comes Kid Rock. Everybody off the Bane boss. We're killing Lieutenant Nordschall, or whatever he is. Whatever you want to call him.
Lightning.
Right?
Kite.
Right, watch the fist. Kite.
Block. He's gonna take a trip.
Block has
Lightning.
to jump.
Lightning.
Kite.
Take the fist. Right. Lieutenant is dead. We're on the boss. Just make sure we're
Lightning.
building ultis. Make sure we hear if the healers and rat. Make sure we know when you have your heavies or your barriers.
My barrier's ready.
I'm good.
Okay. You got barriers. We can push him to 90.
Lightning.
Counter.
Everybody line up.
Barrier?
Moving to the left. Straight across.
Barrier.
And to the right. Very nicely done. Let's just lightly attack here. Make sure we get our barriers again so we can do that again. Not too much damage.
Lightning.
We're listening for barriers. Please let us know when you get them.
Lightning. Lightning.
Slow down on our damage a little bit. We don't want to push before we get our barriers.
Got my Val, I got my barrier.
I got mine.
1 and 2.
He's up.
Fine. It's fine.
All right, push to 80.
Lightning.
Barrier.
All right, to the right.
Barrier.
Barrier.
Cross. To the left. Nicely done. Thank you. Push now to 70. We'll hit the next
Lightning.
floor.
Lightning.
All right. They stack up in the middle, so that way we can get pop the bubbles when they happen.
Lines.
All right.
Bubbled.
Lines.
All right, everybody off the center.
Is this good?
It's great.
Lightning, sorry. Got a Warhorn. Got a
Right,
bubble.
there's the mechanic. Don't move.
Oh, sorry.
Kill the bigger
Oh,
quiet that's coming in.
Lightning.
Get a barrier, please. If you have one. You.
Lightning.
Right. If I can kill the big coagulant in the middle there. Like I say, just don't eat the bad seed. Now rinse and repeat until 35.
Lightning. Got a Warhorn. And a loose, sorry.
All right. Everybody, mechanic. Everybody stand still. Get our
Lightning.
reses. Raise your neighbors if you can. Feel our coagulants moving in.
Lightning.
Barrier if we can't one. So the last coagulant, don't eat the bad seed. Alright, last floor. Tank and spank. Just pull into one end of the room or the other. here in a minute.
Another war horn.
Alright, upstairs is clearing. Just be careful, Rat, getting those two guys, the torturers. Make sure you come down
War horn?
before. Watch out. Kill the torturers. Nicely done, Rat.
Grab a war horn.
From the next set of torturers. Good job. Nicely done, everybody. Good tanking. Nice heals. Very nice clear.
Thanks all.
Thanks for your patience, everybody.
Yeah, well
And
done,
Baltic
Amos.
for your help.
Jeez.
Thanks, Rat.
Yeah, thank you for tanking.
That was fun.
And
Good job.
healers.